acai, which is like Indian tea. And it's very similar to British tea in that like you put milk and sugar in it, but you also put like a lot of different spices in. And India, like every region has very different foods from each other, but like some form of tea is always a constant like across any of them, and like you get something that feels like home, like no matter where on the road you are.
So with pho, it's just like kind of just the very traditional like dish of the Vietnamese. My family at least like can eat like endlessly, non-stop. Like whenever we'll have like family reunions, the first thing that comes up is like, let's go get pho.
Okay, the food that I'm going to be talking about are acai bowls. They're really significant to me because it just brings back a lot of memories with family and friends back at home.
So you like brew your fresh tea and you brew it with like a bunch of different spices. So ginger almost always goes in, cardamom, other things sometimes, like there's like a whole bunch of things you can use. And it's always very milky and like very sugary, and it's served like fresh and like piping hot. And it's delicious.
So pho is a Vietnamese noodle soup. So the noodles are a rice noodle, and then the broth, typically the classic one is the like beef. So it'll be like a beef broth base, and then you'll have onion, ginger. My mom, she has a very lazy style of cooking, so she keeps it very simple to just ginger, onions, and like salt, pepper, sugar, and fish sauce. Yeah. And then so that you have the noodles, then you have like the meat, so it'll be like very thinly cut raw steak, kind of like they call it like thigh, so it's like the kind of cut, and then you'll have additional kind of like toppings like the basil, the bean sprouts, lime. I love lime in my pho. And then green onion, cilantro, and some people use sriracha and hoisin sauce.
To go step by step, we start off with bananas. So we like to use just like regular raw bananas, and then I'll throw in like frozen blueberries that we freeze ourselves, not like the store-bought ones like from the farmer's market, or like raspberries, and then just the acai packet that we get from like the grocery store. And we just blend that all together. Like I don't use any liquid because I think it gives it a better like creamy consistency that's like really yummy. It kind of is like frozen yogurt or like ice cream, but just like a healthier version of it. And on top, we like to put like granola, chia seeds, raspberries, blueberries, and a little bit more banana, and sometimes strawberries, and depending on like the mood and like what like type of bowl we're going for.
Everyone drinks tea when it's raining, because like the monsoon season's a big deal in India, like when it finally starts raining after like the really hot summer, and it like cools down a lot. And so like I always remember like sitting at home with my parents after school and like drinking chai while like it was raining out the window, and it's like really warm, so I feel super comfy.
I think the tradition started when we were in Hawaii. That was when we first were like really introduced to acai bowls, and then suddenly when we came back to California, I feel like there's so many like acai stores, or just like bowl stores like coming up. But we tried this really awesome place in Hawaii, and it was just amazing, and it just brought back memories of us like getting our acai bowls and then going to the beach and like watching the ocean and then enjoying it and just spending that quality family time together.
I think the best memories are the ones where like we'll have like the huge like family get-togethers where someone's getting married and like everyone's in town, and once everyone gets off their like flights and things, we'll just be like, let's go all go get pho. So you'll have this like huge table of like 15 people all eating pho together, and it's just such a great like environment and atmosphere to like be eating with all your family.